Those in support say aye. And those against say nay. The ayes have it. Again, I'm talking about criminals. As Nigeria is a criminal's den. We have this from Bright Daffy. Bright, talking about a man, not young, who is a cultist, but in Delta to buy guns, and on Bright Daffy. Cutting.
That peculiar case, the suspended kidnappers who were trailing on getting to their hideout. We saw this young man who was negotiating to buy one AK-47 rifle from them for the sum of 1.3 million naira. He claimed that he was lobbying to become #1 in Vikings confraternity, and part of the requirement to be #1 in Vikings confraternity is to own at least one AK-47 rifle. What is your name?
Amadasun Victor, sir.
Amadasun Victor.
Yes.
Why were you arrested?
I was arrested because I wanted to buy AK-47.
Why do you want to buy AK-47 rifle?
I was asked to buy AK-47 because I was made for #1 man in Vikings.
Vikings?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say if you not buy the AK, they're not going to give you #1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how much you wanted to use to buy the AK?
1.3 million, sir.
1.3
million, sir.
1.3 million. So
yes.
How were you arrested?
I was arrested in an hotel while negotiating to buy the rifle.
Why you were negotiating to buy
the rifle?
The rifle. What do you do for a living?
I have a car wash where I manage, and I also deal with internet.
Be specific. Internet what?
Internet fraud.
Say and where make people hear.
Internet fraud, sir.
Okay, internet fraud.
Yes.
What kind of internet fraud do you do?
Yahoo.
Yahoo?
Yes, sir.
Talk now, how you dey do
Yahoo.
You dey get to teach me, I don't want them, just talk.
I deceive old women, white women in the internet.
That you love them?
Yes, sir.
They'll come
I'm
send you
coming
money
to meet them, yes, sir.
How much do they send you? At times they won't send you. How much is the biggest so they don't send you?
Sometimes 8 million because I have friends who share with.
Okay, they share them with people who connect you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now from that Yahoo money now.
Yes, sir.
Now you want to buy gun so that you go be #1.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been in this court?
6 years, sir.
6 years?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You don't due to be #1 now. Why the customer you still buy rifle before they go make it #1?
Yeah, now the condition they give me because they say money in my body.
So how do you feel now?
I feel very sad.
What is the joy and pleasure? I want to learn. What is the joy and pleasure of being a cultist? What do you enjoy inside?
Nothing, sir.
How? You nothing and you there for 6 years?
No,
I don't believe you. Tell me the truth. Tell me.
I'm not lying. Now I know I'm achieving nothing.
Oh, no gain at all.
No gain, sir.
Hey, I want to get classes with my driver. How na the runner?
No, I've never.
Never get that kind of shit.
No.
Okay. Congratulations, eh? At least you don't understand that cultism is bad.
Yes, sir.
So now to go prison, go learn the remaining lessons. Now we are one the day if court finds you guilty. Thank you.
Bright is not a bright guy. Bright was caught this last weekend, okay, where Bright was going for a party, okay. So Bright now had his stud on and took pictures, posted it on social media. Another lunatic on social media called Daniel Rega. You don't want to know him. For those who know him, that one can't take on Bright. That if it was a young man in the public that put that stud on, yeah, that earring, you, Bright, you go turn their back to camera and be asking stupid questions like, do you know that it's very wrong for you to put stud on? Do you know it's for the bad boys? And stuff like that. So Bright and his line of questioning. You know, Nigeria is a very funny place, okay? I'm coming back to the guy who wanted to buy Gono. Nigeria is a funny place where, and it's not really funny, it's a terrible place. For example, if you go to a police station to go and report that you have been robbed, you see, the way they will be questioning you is how you are going to know that you've lost the case. To make the matter worse, if someone gets raped and decided to go to police station to report that have just been raped, when they start questioning you, now from there you go no say more, I've lost this case. You mean You don't know this young man? No, I met him online, and then we exchanged number. Oh, okay, you know him. Not really, but we met online. Oh, you met online. Did he ask for your number? Yes. And you gave him the number? Yes. And he sent you his address. Did he send you money to enter taxi to his house? Yes. You collected his money? Yes. And when I got, listen, it's okay, it's okay. You collected the money, okay. And then you called a taxi? No, I took a bus. Oh, it's a bus. You took bus. Then I took a bike. Okay. So when you got into that bus, what were you thinking? Because I wanted to go and meet my friend. Oh, is your friend? Not really. What do you mean, not really? Okay. So when you got to the halfway, something didn't tell you that you should go back home. No, I didn't know that he was going to do this to me. Okay. So what about the time you found your Okada? You jumped on another Okada to his house. Okay. Okay, continue. So when I now got to the junction of his house, I now phoned him and I said, I'm on your street. Please, how can I get to your house? Oh, you phoned him that you're outside. Is it from the money? Did you buy a recharge card? Yes, I loaded my phone so that I can be able to tell him that I'm outside. Okay. So when you got outside that area, something didn't tell you to go back home? No. Okay, continue. And when I got in there, he now said, okay, oh, he will take me out to go and do, for shopping and all of that. Oh, he took you out. So that means you enter another Okada to go and eat. And at that time, you didn't go back to your house. No. He said we should go back to his place so that he can get to know me more. Oh, okay, to know you better. Okay, fine. So what happened after? So now when we now got to his house, he now raped me. Hang on. He gave you money? Yes. He gave you food? Yes. You loaded your phone from the money he gave you. How much did he give you? 10,000 naira. Oh, so 10,000 naira. How much Okada did you enter? 100 naira. How about the bus? 150. So you spent 250 naira from 10,000. Did you keep the money after or you gave him back? No. Okay, so he now raped you. Now there you go, no, say, I don't lose. This case is not going anywhere. Is he your boyfriend? Is he your, it is similar, and that's exactly how Bright, still Bright, always question his sort of posted criminals arrested by him. Oh, what do you do for a living? I'm a Yahoo boy. I have a cafe. Speak. So you wanted to buy a gun. Why do you need a gun to become number one? How long have you been a cultist? 6 years. Oh, 6 years. You're supposed to become number one now since then. No, they said the condition is for me to buy AK-47. Okay. So you now came here to buy AK-47. How much is the AK-47? 1.3 million. Oh, 1.3 million. Oh, okay. That's how they question people there. Now there you're going to say, I go do jail. Jail with the go. So unfortunately, Nigeria is a very, very unreal place. Okay. Then I have something to share with you, right? If anyone tells you that Wiki never wanted to be vice president to Atiku, show them this video. When they were expecting Atiku to announce Wiki as his vice presidential candidate, and Atiku changed that.
The vice president of Nigeria.
So do you see those guys there? Those are his local government chairman. Displaced by Fubara. And you can understand why they are so mad and mad about how the whole thing turned out. Okay, so they are all waiting for 2027 to show Fubara. As you all know, I just thought I should give you that. Okay, they thought they would be vice president. Unfortunately, he is a minister of the FCT today, and those guys, they are now the internally displaced politicians in River State. They will wreak havoc, they will cause wahala. So they promise that. It's not all gloom and doom again. I found something in Enugu. It's quite impressive, by the way. In the midst of all this, Ulabalu, Ulaba, Balablu, and all this, right? There are still people putting up investments in the eastern part of Nigeria, Enugu to be precise. So yesterday, Peter Mba, their governor, commissioned a supposed factory where they are making doors. Let me see, what's the name of this place? Hang on, I think I kind of like put that down earlier. So it's called the Watson Time Doors in Enugu. Quite impressive. It's quite massive and all that. It's a new factory that just got set up in Enugu. So if Nigeria was supposed to be a working country, right? If you give them 24 hours electricity, that means they can actually have the iron molding factories, whereby you have you don't have to import your iron anymore. Okay, Simply means that they can be manufactured in Nigeria, and then people can use them for anything and everything. And yeah, that could be a great production for the country. And you, the supposed forex unit, strengthen your naira. Unfortunately, this whole place is being sort of run by private electricity, independent power, meaning an extra cost, so to say. But yeah, it's up and running. It started work, I think, just a few days ago. It got commissioned just yesterday, I believe. And yeah, then you can have a lot of young people working, okay? Instead of having them with what is called the idle and the devil's workshop, which is so rampant in that contraption now. People have no job, and there's no chance that they are going to have any. Many are growing up to not even have any skill or anything to do at all. So when you see a place where people are so busy and engaged, do you think any politicians can go and ask those boys there to let us go? Let's give you 1,000 naira. Let us go and disrupt this or disrupt that. Do you think they will be available to be used by these criminals? Of course not. It's a private company, by the way, but I just feel like such happening in Enugu. It's the story of Enugu that we know. They usually call Enugu state a civil service or a civil servant state. That seems to be changing now. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for your time. We would have a chat another time, okay? So thanks so much for spending your evening with me. Again, I am going to see you tomorrow. But remember, if you haven't really liked this broadcast, please do now. If you haven't shared it, please do as well. And tomorrow will be another day. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin òwò
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí.